Right now, we're going to check in with someone who is seeing it unfold in Fort Worth. Val Lopez from TxDOT Fort Worth is joining us live on the phone. Good morning. Thanks for being with us up so early.
Morning, Kira. My pleasure.
Okay, so yesterday I know that we saw different spots that seemed to have some real issues, especially over in like Tarrant County. Which areas this morning are your crews telling you that they're experiencing or seeing potential problem spots?
Well, at this point, we're seeing issues on elevated surfaces. That's where we're focusing our attention as far as treating goes. This is a different weather event than the one we had earlier this month. The one we had earlier this month had sleet and had snow and a little bit of freezing rain. Well, this is predominantly freezing rain, and it presents really the most dangerous driving condition you can encounter in North Texas. What it does is that rain glazes on impact, and that glazes ice, and it's impossible to effectively drive on ice. So really, while we're out there, we're working 24/7 through the situation. We are asking motorists to stay at home if they can. Most of the schools seem to be closed. If you can work remotely, we ask that you do. Really, the Metroplex did a great job as far as staying at home and allowing TxDOT and their forces to go out there and treat the roadways and really trying to make it safe for everyone. So that's our best advice right now, and we're currently engaging in those trouble spots.
Well, and it seems like it's all kind of top of mind, right, having just gone through a winter storm a couple of weeks ago. Right now, when we're expecting to see these crews out, how many people do you have out there, and how do they sort of start their process? I mean, are we talking there in different counties at one point? Can you kind of give me an idea of how many guys you have out there?
Sure. Well, and our efforts to work on this storm started on Monday, which is a holiday for a lot of people, but our crews are out there pre-treating the roadways. We have approximately 200 personnel working in 12-hour shifts around the clock, utilizing approximately 200 pieces of vehicles or equipment of various configurations. What we started off doing was pre-treating with a brine. We're very aggressive with that. And as we find trouble spots throughout our system, we tend to transition to solid de-icers, salt, sand, salt-based de-icers. The sand provides a little bit of traction, but it's the salt-based materials that do the best job of actually melting the ice off the roadways. You know, we're working very hard for the motorists of the Metroplex here, and we're asking them that if they have to travel, to leave distance between our crews and them, to give us that space to work.
And Val, you also have a website, too, I was looking at this morning that kind of gives an update. How often are you guys working on that talks about where ice and snow and things like that are?
Oh, thank you very much for bringing that up. That is drivetexas.org. That is actually updated in real time. We encourage motorists to go to that website if they have to travel. It's just not for Dallas and Fort Worth. It's throughout the state, but specifically for the Fort Worth district, we address the 9 counties of our region. And I can tell you that's a very high priority to us to make sure we provide as accurate information as possible and at the source of information people can rely on.
All right, Val Lopez, thanks again this morning. We appreciate it. Stay safe out there.